Hello, everyone, and welcome to another edition of the South Dade Chamber of Commerce Shout Out. Every week, we try to bring in a new member and talk about what they're doing in the community and what they're doing for their community. Today, we're so excited about having a member of the Miami-Dade College Homestead campus, Lynne Arguelles. And this is just a wonderful opportunity. There are a few things that we're going to get discussed, but I want to talk about Lynne first. Hi, first of all, how are you?
I'm doing well, thank you, and thank you for having me today.
Absolutely. We're so pleased to have you. So 20 years in education leadership. That's remarkable.
Yes, it is. I've been at the college for 8 years now. Yes, and
Okay.
before that, I taught high school.
All right. So, well, at the college now, you're the chair, the department chair for business, engineering, and technology.
Yes,
Can you tell us a little bit about that?
yes. So Homestead, of course, is a smaller campus. So on the smaller campuses of Miami-Dade, usually a chairperson will hold multiple roles. So I chair business, engineering, and technology, and really in today's workplace, all those things are combined, right? So if you major in business, you need to know technology. If you major in engineering, you need to know business, right? So really, you think about they're separate, but really they connect.
Okay. Okay. Very interesting. So, how does it work as far as credit hours, diplomas, certificates?
Yes. So most of our computer and engineering classes are 4 to 5 credits, so they're more. And business is 3 credits, and you can come and you can take classes, or you could take a few classes and get a college credit certificate. Usually, that's between 4 and 6 classes. Then the college credit certificates builds towards an AS degree, and an AS degree will go towards a bachelor's degree. So we also have bachelor programs. A lot of people don't realize that you can get a bachelor's degree at Miami-Dade College.
Right. I remember when it used to be Miami-Dade Community College. So
Right.
making that leap up to 4 years, obviously or junior actually before that,
Exactly.
so that's
Exactly.
gone. Okay. So now the engineering department, that program, can you tell me a little bit about
Yeah.
that?
So most of the students that go to Miami-Dade College and major in engineering, they come and they get their 2 year degree. And then they go on to FIU, other schools to get a bachelor's degree. But if you major in engineering, you really need to talk to an advisor because engineering's is usually not a 60 degree. It's anywhere between 80 to 90, even sometimes 100 credits just for the AA. So you really need to be on target if you major in engineering.
Wow, 100 credits. Normally, a bachelor's degree is only is
120,
120.
right?
Right.
Exactly.
Wow,
So
that's
if you're majoring in engineering, you really need to be on target. Yeah,
okay. Yeah, you could end up wasting a lot of time.
certainly,
Okay, I
certainly.
see that. I see that. Now, technology. Everything is centering on technology these days.
Exactly. And Miami, I mean, you see the mayor, right? They're really pushing for technology and for Miami to be a tech hub. And Miami-Dade College is really doing a great job in taking leadership in that field. We have cloud computing, we have cybersecurity, we have people getting trained just to work at a help desk. So we have college credit certificates for help desk, cybersecurity, cloud computing, and we also have a lot of AS degrees and we have bachelor degrees in data analytics, in data science, in computer information technology. So we have really, really strong programs all around technology.
Wow. Okay. So there's another term that's been floating around that I've been struggling with, modalities. Can you
Yeah.
explain that?
So, of course, we've been in a pandemic, right? So, across the country, people have had to change the way that we teach. So, right now at Miami-Dade College, we have different modalities, right? So, students can come if they want face to face, we have that. We have blended modalities. So, that means that you do part of your work in the classroom and part of your work at home. We also have something that's called MDC Live. MDC Live, the student is at home, the professor's at home, but they meet at a certain time. So if the class starts at 5:40 p.m., the professor's in front of their computer and the students at home. So they do get that interaction with a professor. And then of course we have MDC online, and that's where students go at their own pace. They don't meet with the professor face to face, or, in front of the computer, but of course they can always email a professor.
Okay. So essentially, it's just the way you learn.
It's the way you learn. And really, we've adapted to try to, get to the student wherever they want to be, right?
Hmm.
Whatever modality they want.
Okay. So there's a rumor floating around that Miami-Dade College is the largest college in the country as far as enrollment.
Well, yes, that's true. There are some other larger institutions, but on the East Coast, for sure, we're the largest community college.
Wow.
And of course, enrollment fluctuates from year to year
Hmm.
everywhere,
Hmm.
right?
And that's to me, that's a big deal. I mean, to have that many students and doing essentially saying, "Hey, this is the school that we want to go to."
Right.
And so you may have noticed that I'm wearing my oh, the microphone's in the way. My my Miami-Dade College shirt. I'm going to try to do that with every one of our members that has apparel. In fact, I'm not even asking for it to be given to me. Just let me know you have it. I'll buy it because I know that everyone has a little bit of a financial need. But the reality of it is, we want to represent. I want to represent all of the membership that I have within the South Dade Chamber of Commerce. Speaking of that, I do want to have my notes all over the place here, and they're trying to get away from me. So, Miami-Dade College has a huge veterans population. And is that at all 8
That
campuses?
is at all the campuses. And we have support on every campus for veterans.
Okay, so that's called the Veteran and Military Service Center. They can go to the website and find out about that.
They certainly can.
Okay,
They certainly can.
and I bring that up mainly because I've been paying attention to the other major, not only colleges but universities in the state of Florida, and what I'm seeing is that Miami-Dade has the model program for veteran services. So everyone's actually trying to be like you guys. Being as thorough and as competent as far as giving the veterans and the military services.
Right. And let me tell you, as an administrator, um, anytime a veteran comes in my office, I'm I know right away that they're a veteran because they address me as ma'am, and they're super pleasant. Anytime you email them back, they say thank you, thank you, thank you. So we're super appreciative of all of our veterans,
And
and we really love serving them because they're so easy to serve.
and that's very important, especially for the veterans. Knowing that they can go to an institution, or they can go into a classroom, they can go into an administrative office, and people will recognize that they've done a little bit more. They have a little bit more experience in life. They know that things aren't always given to you.
Right.
And quite frankly, it appears that they could potentially be a better student. Don't know that for sure, but at least, like you said, the experience of helping them.
Right. And I think another thing that they bring to the table is they work so well in teams, so they help the other people that, in business and really in technology. A lot of the things that we do in academia, we put people in teams because we know that that's how people work. And since we're a workforce development college, we try to model those things that people are going to see in the workplace. So anytime we have a veteran in a team, they become the leader. And it really, what they learn and what they contribute in the classroom is really important.
Great,
Yeah.
great. So you just gave me my perfect segue. I'm wondering about the workforce development programming that you guys have. Can you tell me about
Yeah,
that?
we have a lot of I'll start with our college credit certificates. And I'm just going to, of course, we have numerous ones that I wouldn't be able to discuss all today, but the I would say the cutting edge college credit certificates we have in business, we have one that's called Startup Venture. So there are 4 to 6 classes that you can take in that certificate, and you learn how to start a business. And you even do. There's a new term called Lean Startup. There's even a class on Lean Startup and on funding your venture. So if you're interested in starting a business, these would be 4 really quick classes that you could come and take and get that college credit certificate. So that's Startup Venture. We also have one in digital marketing. So we know that no matter where you work today, everybody wants to know social media, right? So that again, you can come and take 4 or 6 classes. and get a digital marketing college credit certificate. And with that certificate, we partner with Facebook, and there's some modules that are built in so that you can actually do Facebook ads. So when you graduate with that certificate, you get a certificate from Miami-Dade College, and you get a certificate from Facebook.
Wow.
So really, really good classes.
Yeah. That.
And then go ahead.
No, I was going to say that's crazy. I mean, I would have never thought about that. And nowadays, everyone is looking for and using social media for marketing. I had this discussion probably a week ago. The difference between something that you were trying to get people to see 5 years ago and how easy it is to get people to see those things now.
Exactly, exactly. And a lot of our students come back after they've taken that digital marketing college credit certificate, and they'll say, oh, I wasn't doing this in my job, but all of a sudden now I know how to do it. And my boss has asked me to do that as well, and hopefully gotten a raise to go along with it, right?
Nice. Speaking of raise, that brings up money. So I have to do some commercials here. I have to pay the bills. and my commercials are fun commercials. We have three new members who have signed up this week, and I'm excited about that. Diving with a Purpose, which is a not-for-profit youth program where kids that learn how to scuba dive actually do underwater archaeology and coral restoration. Diving with a Purpose is actually located in the Northern Virginia, Washington, D.C. area, but they come down every summer. There's a particular shipwreck. It's a slave shipwreck, the Guerrero, that they're looking for out in Biscayne Bay. So we had these youngsters in the office this past week. They were doing their underwater archaeology course. What was really gratifying to me is there were kids there from not only up and down the East Coast, but there were kids from the Virgin Islands, St. Thomas, St. Croix. There were even a couple of kids there from Costa Rica.
Wow. So
the program is growing. They joined the chamber. We started actually working with them last year, but they joined the chamber this week, and it's just fabulous, fantastic to have them.
That's nice.
We also have Real Property Management, which is a property management office that will help people protect their investments. A lot of times folks don't realize when you buy a home, it's an investment. Just when you buy a car, we were talking about buying cars last week. That's an investment. Real Property Management helps people who are buying homes as investments to protect those investments, get those things lined up. Business-wise, tax, I don't want to say tax shelters because that sounds, but tax incentives, let's say that. Okay. And they manage to do it in a way that doesn't interrupt your daily life. And then we have Peterson's Harley Davidson South. So most folks who ride motorcycles, you've heard of Peterson Harley Davidson. They're the big elephant in the room when it comes to motorcycles. Well, Peterson's Harley Davidson South is the store that's actually in Cutler Bay. And they're actually partnering with us on a couple of events. And so very, very exciting to have them aboard. Anything that you're looking for, new, used, any type of Harley, your best bet is to stop at Peterson's first. So one of the things that they're going to do with us is we have a poker run this weekend.
Right.
And people don't know what a poker run is. So I'm excited to actually explain that. Essentially what it is we're going to start at Peterson's 11:30, and you'll be given food to eat and everything, and you'll be given a playing card. There are 6 locations, and then the final one is Snebley's, which will be the brewery. At each one of these locations, you pick up a playing card. Okay. So the one who gets the best hand when you get back will win the prize. Okay. And this year, the prize was donated by Cutler Bay Mercedes of Cutler Bay, and it is a watch, a Mercedes-Benz watch.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm very excited about that. So the object is to get folks to stop at the different businesses up and down and around in Miami-Dade South. Okay. So all of the businesses that we will be visiting will actually start at Cutler Bay and go south. We'll end up at the Alligator Farm. We'll end up at Exit 1 Tap Room. We'll end up at K&G Motorcycles, which those two are in Florida City. Robert is here, which is a great place to go, and they have a petting zoo there. and also the shakes and the smoothies. Now, I mentioned petting zoo, and so it's kind of interesting because folks think that the only way you can do a polka run is with motorcycles. Well, this is a family event. So if you have a car, that's fine. If you have a pickup truck, okay, just jump in, come up to Peterson's, register. Actually, you can register online by going to, gosh, my brain just went circles there, by going to www.southdadechamber.org. And from there, you'll be able to register. You can also get information by going to SDCC info. So that's SDCC info at southdadechamber.org. Now that email address is up there, I need to bring up another point. Today at the Speedway, there is a public hearing. The public hearing has to do with the flyover, which is the extension of 821. The idea of that extension is to ease the traffic that happens because of the light at 344 Palm Avenue in Florida City. However, it has been determined that the economic impact may not have been as thorough. And so Florida Department of Transportation, FDOT, is holding a public hearing. This is actually their second public hearing. So here's what happened. I wanted to provide that link so that you can go in and register for the public hearing, but it's like 40 letters long. So if you write to me at sdccinfo@southdadechamber.org, and you know what, guys, I made a mistake. So I told the guys that are doing the writing there to put .com. It is .org. That's my bad. So it's .org, southdadechamber.org. But we'll send you the link. There we go. Thank you. We'll send you the link so that you can go in and register for this public hearing. You can either go there in person, but you need to register, or you can do the virtual, which is a Zoom meeting. They'll send you a link for that. Obviously, they can let as many people in as they want, but please go. You can make yourself heard. They provide a way for you to make a comment, but this is something everyone in South Dade should be aware of and understand how to make a comment about that. Okay, I have one last thing that I want to talk about, Lynn, and that's where you see your programming for Miami-Dade College and Homestead going.
I think, again, like I said before, we're workforce driven. So whatever the trends are in the workforce, whether it's related to technology or business, Miami-Dade is ahead of those trends, right? We're trying to see what business is going to need today, tomorrow, 5 years from now. So that's what we're doing, is we're just preparing our students for the workforce.
It sounds to me, you say the things that, being a military veteran myself, being ahead of something, front leaning, okay, leaning forward. That's probably why you guys have so many military members and veterans, because what you guys do and how you do it is sort of in keeping with the way they've been trained. Now, that's not to say that everyone else in Miami-Dade shouldn't come to this school, because it's just a wonderful program, and there are 8 campuses around the county. So it's not just South Dade. Your school is in South Dade. But there are
but our programming is on every campus.
Exactly. So go to their website, mdc.edu. Okay, check it out. Find the program that you want. Find the campus that you want. You'll find that Miami-Dade College has what you need if you want to get ahead. Okay. Thank you so much for being with us today. You know, it is morning still. And we look forward to next week. We have another exciting show. I always kind of hold that back. But please tune in next Tuesday, same time, same channel, and we'll bring you another exciting guest. The exciting guest is really what it's all about. We all have to say that Lynn is absolutely exciting, and the program that she has brought to us at Miami-Dade. All right, until then, we'll see you.